Hey friends, Gary here. Welcome to today's video. This is an everyday photography vlog. So I'm currently staying in Mustika Hotel here in Yogyakarta. I'm not traveling, but I just want to get away from the hustling, bustling, busy city sounds because it's currently the national holiday, so it gets really crowded. I want to get away from the town and just enjoy a little bit of peaceful moments in this beautiful hotel. And as you can see right there, we have Mount Merapi. You've seen that volcano many times in my vlogs, and today we're going to photograph that volcano. It's very beautiful. There's no clouds on the summit. It's just so clear. It begs to be photographed, so we're going to do exactly just that. In terms of camera gear today, I brought a couple of cameras and some different lenses. First, I brought with me my Panasonic Lumix GX850 together with the kit lens 12 to 32mm, but I don't think we're going to use that to capture Mount Merapi because this is not telephoto enough. But I brought some other camera. I brought the Panasonic Lumix GX850 and I brought a couple of lenses. First, I brought the 35 to 100mm Panasonic Lumix Mini Telephoto, my personal favorite travel telephoto lens. We're going to use this on today's video. And then I also brought with me the big 100 to 300mm Panasonic Lumix Ultra telephoto lens f4 to f5.6. I think this will be the star of today's video. I want to try to capture the summit without any clouds, and I think we have the perfect lens and the perfect condition to do just that. Anyway, enough talking. Now it's time to take some photos. Alright, so for today's photo, I want to capture Mount Merapi Volcano right there. As you can see, it's very beautiful, it's very clear, the summit is clear. I want to capture it while it lasts. And yeah, it's been a recurring theme in my vlog, capturing Merapi Volcano, because it is such an iconic landscape in my hometown. And to do that, I'm going to use my Panasonic Lumix GX85 together with the 35 to 100mm f4 to f5.6 little telephoto lens. And yeah, we're going to do it now. First thing, I set the camera to aperture priority. Let's say we're at f4 right now. We're gonna go to f5.6 because I think at f5.6 it's a little bit sharper than wide open. So yeah, this is about 35. I'm going to zoom in. We're gonna try different focal lengths for today's photo shoot. I'm gonna step forward just a little bit. And yeah, right now we are at about 70mm, and as you can see on the histogram, there's still some spaces left on the right part of the histogram, and that means we are still not clipping anything. I'm shooting everything raw, so I have the ability to post-process later. Right, let's just capture one shot right now as it is, 70mm f5.6 aperture priority. Nice. Now what I want to do is I want to adjust the exposure a little bit. Let's overexpose to about 1 stop. We're still not clipping anything. Let's take the shot and post-process it later. Let's see how it turns out. Alright, beautiful. Now I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more. Actually max out to 100mm. Let's see how it turns out. Something like this. I want to make sure that we can see the summit of the volcano with some trees. The composition is as follows. You know, just the volcano and a little bit of the trees helping to frame the volcano to make it look more layered, more 3D. You know, with layers we can have more of the 3D effect, like what you see with your eyes, not just a snapshot of a camera. Let's take some more pictures. Alright, a couple more. My GX85 is experiencing a little bit of error with the shutter button, so every time I half press the autofocus, the shutter button right here, it gets a little bit sticky and whatnot. So sometimes it refocuses after I lock focus, and yeah, we just have to take some more shots, make sure that nothing is missing. I get all the sharp frame. See what it did? Right, maybe I want to use the back button focus technique. I think it's safer for me, something like that. Okay, yeah, I think it works better. Then using the front button shutter focus thingy. Right, 100 millimeter. I think I'm quite happy with the composition. Let's try vertical. So we have more layers from the foreground. Something like this. Right, beautiful. I love the trees formation. I think it really helps. Oh, again, the sticky autofocus button. It's really annoying. But yeah, just gonna take some more pictures. Such a beautiful morning. I love it. If you guys know how I can solve my shutter button issue without going to the service center, which is non-existent here where I live, please let me know in the comment down below. Anyway, beautiful Mount Merapi. Maybe I will switch lens. Let's see. This is the 35 to 100. I also brought with me the 100 to 300. Let's see how it turns out with that lens. Alright, so I have switched to the 100 to 300 millimeter ultra telephoto lens right here on my GX85. Such a massive lens, but I can really get that reach. It might not be the sharpest micro four thirds lens in the world, but it is definitely more than enough for me. So yeah, this is what we get with the 100 to 300. I'm going to take the shot at 100 millimeter just as a comparison with the 35 to 100. The IS is actually not on yet. I have to switch it on right here. Right now it's much better because it was shaking horribly before I turn on the IS. Alright, a little bit dark. We're going to overexpose to about 1 stop just to make sure that we get nice dynamic range. It's better to overexpose just a little bit as long as I'm not clipping to get better details on the picture rather than underexposing and boosting the shadows, things like that. Right, let's zoom in. This is about 150. Nice. I want a little bit of the trees just as a layer, something like that. I hope you can see what I'm doing on the camera. I'm standing on the balcony of my room right now. Excellent, excellent. I'm going to zoom in all the way to 300. Let's see what happens. Oh, we get just the summit. Cannot really see the screen. It's very bright right now, but yeah, I can tilt the screen just a little. Okay, the autofocus button is starting to give me some troubles. Or not. Okay, 300. This is what we get. Nice, just the summit. It's a little bit misty, cloudy. Gives that, you know, moody kind of vibe. Mysterious kind of vibe as well. Kind of like it, but I prefer clearer, more clarity kind of, you know, mood. Lots of details, things like that. But we'll see. We'll make the image work. Maybe we'll do some processing on the image later on. You know, this is still underexposed, so I'm increasing the exposure compensation by about +2 stop. Something like this. Yep, beautiful, beautiful. We can get the summit photographed nicely. There are some activities on the summit right now. As you can see on the left right here, we have materials flowing out from the crater of the volcano. It's a little bit active right now. Well, we're kind of lucky we get this twice, you know. You remember my older vlog, we have same thing happened before, mini eruption. And I will put the link of the vlog somewhere up there. I don't know where. Maybe here? Yeah, we'll check it out. You can check it out. I mean, same thing happened. Materials flowing from the summit of the volcano. Mini eruption kind of thingy. It's quite frequent with this particular volcano. Alright, still at 300 millimeter. I think I like this kind of composition. Straightforward, nothing else happening, just the summit. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit to about 250 so we can get a little bit more of the surrounding of Mount Merapi. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's zoom out just a little bit. Okay, beautiful. Yep, captured some shots at 250-ish. Again. Nice. As you can see, the materials are already gone. It evaporates and cools down into just, you know, flowing rocks that rolls into the bottom of the volcano. And that wraps up today's video. So that is all for today's everyday photography vlog. We've captured Mount Merapi Volcano, and hopefully this vlog has been interesting, inspiring, and entertaining as well. Makes you want to go out and take some pictures. Anyway, let me know in the comment down below which one is your favorite picture. And also, just to remind you, I stayed in Mustika Hotel Yogyakarta. So if you are in Yogyakarta, you want some nice place to stay, you can definitely check this hotel out. I will put some contacts detail right here. Also, don't forget to support my channel by liking this video, sharing this video, subscribing to my channel down below. If you want to support my work even further, consider using affiliate links on the description below. Use the super thanks button to make a small donation to my channel, or purchase my travel photography course book called Simplifying Travel Photography, link also on the description below. Thank you, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.